Hello, everyone. This is Charlie Tian. I'm founder and CEO of GuruFocus. I'm very glad to see you again. And I'm sitting here in Plano, Texas. And the weather is good. It's not cold, not hot. It's the best time actually in Texas. And I hope everyone's having a good time. Say hello to me. Tell me where you are. I saw a few people already said that. Thank you all. Thank you, Bruce and Poeter and Previn, John and Barry. Thank you. And very glad to see you again. Very glad to see you, many of you again. And we know that last weekend, Warren Buffett had the annual shareholder meeting. I'm not sure any of you went. And I didn't go this year, but I watched the online stream, all of them. And one thing I relearned is to improve yourself. That's the advice Warren Buffett gave to everyone. Improve yourself. And the time is the most valuable assets for everyone. So if you improve yourself, you learn more and earn more over time. And that's the most important thing, most valuable thing, and that can beat the inflation. That's the advice I got. And now today I will show you again, as usual, some new features we developed. And let me share my screen here. Okay, and this is my screen. And one thing I want to show you today, I want to share today is it's called Google Sheet. It's a Google Sheet add-on. If you put your mouse here under Tools, it's called Google Sheet add-on. It's similar to the Excel add-in we developed. We have been using. If you are familiar with the Excel add-in we have, and this is Google Sheet or add-on. It's similar to the Excel add-in. And if you're not familiar with Excel add-in, I encourage you to use it. And it's very powerful and very handy. You can create your own templates, research templates, and you just replace a ticker. It will download the information, the data from GuruFocus.com and draw the chart you created and do everything. And a different version we developed, it's called Google Sheet add-on. The purpose of this is to do similar thing as in Excel add-in. And a few reasons of doing this. One is not everyone will have an Excel add-in. Second is we found that with Excel add-in, whenever we update the software, we improve it, we fix bugs, we add more functionalities to it. You will have to reinstall it, reinstall the library, and that makes it more troublesome and harder. And that's why we developed this Google Sheet add-on. With Google Sheet add-on, you only install it once. Then afterwards, whenever we do an update, we improve the features, we fix bugs, and you don't need to do anything. You don't even notice it. But the feature will be available to you. That's why we developed this Google Sheets work-on. So put your mouse on the Tools menu, and the Google Sheet work add-on is here. And now I come to this page. And first you need to install it. You only need to install it once. After you install it, and even if we release new version, a totally different version, you don't need to do anything. It will be automatically updated. So first I will show you how to install it. And then I will show you some templates we created for that and how to use it. First, one thing, okay, before you install, you need to make sure that you are logged in your Google account. First, you need to make sure that you're logged into your Google account. Here, I'm logged in because you can see here my Chrome logo. This is a Chrome browser. my Chrome logo here, and it means I'm logged in as GuruFocus. Okay, once you log in, but okay, then first you need to log in, and second, lots of times we log into multiple Google accounts. You need to make sure that you are logged in only one Google account, and that's the account you want to use for Google Sheet work add-on. So if you have two accounts logged in or logged into two accounts at the same time, log out one of them. Otherwise, you'll get error. So now I show you how to install it. And I click on this install add-on, and it would ask you, it will tell you that you need to log in just one Google account, your preferred Google account. And now I click on confirm. And now we actually come to Google Workspace. It's where you can install Google add-ons. And you can see that GuruFocus tools here. This is a Google GuruFocus add-on for Google Sheet. And I click on install, continue. And okay, it's my account. Then it tells you what it will allow. It will allow you to edit, create different Google Sheets, connect to external service like GuruFocus websites. And you need to go through this. You need to make sure that you allow all of this. Then click on allow, and it will install. And it's done. Now it's done. The installation is really simple. Takes only a few seconds, like 10 seconds, and it's got installed. I saw some questions with it already, and yeah, please feel free to ask your questions, and I will address those questions later after I show you. Now it's installed, and now how can we use it? Actually, the way to use it should be quite simple. And you can come to Google Sheet, and you can create a new Google Sheet. And just give it a name, test, for instance. And now the difference is that if you click on this extension menu, so under Google Sheets, and you can see that extension menu, the GuruFocus tools is here, because you installed the add-on. And once you install, and you can open the sidebar, and here because I logged in before, so normally when you first time you come here, you are logged out. You're not logged in. First, you need to log in, and you can log in here with your GuruFocus credentials, your GuruFocus website credential, exactly same credentials you use, and you log in. Once you log in, this sidebar will show that this can only be used by Premium and Premium Plus members. For Premium, they have the same limitation as a Guru Excel add-in. If you're a Premium member, you can use this 2,000 queries a month. But if you're a Premium Plus member, there's no limit. You can use this all the time, and there's no limit. There might be any limit that will be applied. That would be the limit will be put by Google, not by GuruFocus. So in principle, you have unlimited queries with this. Now I show you how to use it. And the way to use it is actually exactly the same as Excel add-in. For instance, if I want to have a Guru F, it's a Guru F, same function, and I want to have a company called Walmart, see its stock price. This part is the same as what we have in Excel add-in. See, now it loads the stock price for you. And of course, we can put Walmart here, and just like the way you use Excel add-in and or Google normal Google Sheet. If I put okay, the D1, this is a cell number, and if I put more of this here, more functions here, just use it the same way as you use Excel. or Google Sheet. And for this one, if I want to put revenue, for instance, Guru F, and I want to put this here, and revenue. It should load revenue for you. My revenue is in millions of dollars. The unit for those is $1 million. And you can also get, for instance, the financial statement, the income statement. I just show you here. Equals, the way you use it is exactly the same as you use normal Google Sheet or Excel. If I, for instance, I want income statement. It should load the income statement for me. If it doesn't load, I'll show you another thing. Okay, yeah, it loads the income statement for me. You can see it's very simple to use, but sometimes we know that most of the time, actually, we don't know the ticker. We don't know the it's called the parameters we will use, and now you can. If we don't know, for instance, how to spell the revenue, how to call balance sheet, what all the names are called, the serial name is called, we can actually use this button called Insert Guru F. It's an assistant to help you to use it and help you to do it, make it more powerful. For instance, here, if I put Walmart here, and I want the income statement, again, income statement. If you just type it here, it will help you to search it. And the date, I not only just want income statement of this year, I want income statement from 2015. For instance, 2015 to, actually, I want income statement of last 3 years. Last 4 years, I just type a -4 here, the past 4 years. And I want annual, and I want to show the date. I want to show in vertically. And the order is ascending. So it gives you a lot more parameters that you can control. And now if I click on insert, yeah, it gives me the last 4 years of financial statement, income statement. You can see it's because I asked it to show vertically, it's showing vertically this way. And if I change it, if I just change it to instead of vertical, and change it to horizontal, and you can see it's loading, and it will show you the financial statement, the income statement of what we normally see, 2018, 2000, yeah, until last year. Actually, it shows last 5 years, and all the income statement items, and based on this, you can create a lot more chart. You can lots of things, your own module, your different charts, and create your own research templates, so that it will be very easy. And the next time, all you need to do, if you want to, for instance, if I instead of Walmart here, I put C1 here. I put D1 here, which is a cell number of Walmart. It'll do the same thing, but now this time I just change the ticker. I just change the ticker, and everything will change for you. And now everything is for Apple price, Apple revenue, and Apple income statement. And yeah, you only need to change the ticker. And if you create a chart, if you have a chart, let me show you a chart here. Assuming I have a chart here, I create a chart here, and a chart. Actually, yeah, I rarely use Google chart, but now I create a chart here. You can see the chart is for Apple revenue here. Now, if I change to another company, I change to a company that Warren Buffett just bought, HPQ. And if put it in, it start to load. And once it load, you can see that the HPQ revenue is drawn here. The chart is automatically updated. And you can do lots of things. And we created some templates for you to make it easier for you. And I'll show you some templates here. For instance, one template we created. It's called financial templates. Okay, it's under tools and Google Sheet, and if you just scroll down a little bit, there are some templates we created, and let me show you this financial template here, and click on it and confirm. Okay, it's already showing here, and because first time. It always shows actually a login. I think if I refresh it, because I'm already logged in. Okay. Anyway, now first, the way you use it, you always need to make a copy. You cannot use it automatically. You have to make a copy. And once you make a copy, it will be your file because I opened that file. It's not mine. And once you once you make a copy, it will be your file. And sometimes maybe it doesn't load the first time, but now I check the extension. Okay, extension is not here yet. Now it's here. Sometimes first time it takes a little bit time to load. Yeah, now it's loading. Yeah, because when you create a copy, make a copy, it takes some time for the system to recognize the file because Google Sheets is not on your local machine, it's on the cloud. So it takes some time to load. And sometimes when it's not loading, you can refresh it and it should load after a little bit time. Now see it's loaded. When it's not loading, make sure that you're logged in, which I am. And when still not loading, you refresh the file a few times, it should work. And that is a financial template we created, which is actually similar to similar to the 30-year financial page we have. Similar to the 30-year financial page we have on the website. For instance, this is Apple's 30-year financial, and we have these bar charts here, and the name here, and dates, different items. This is similar to what we have on the website, but now if I change to a different company, for instance, I just changed to Tesla, and I return it, I enter it, and it will load everything for you. Yeah, it loads, all the Tesla data here. And if I change to just example, I change to another one, Moody's. It's actually one of my favorite example I always use, Moody's, Warren Buffett holding. And if you enter that, it will load everything for you, and the chart is updated already. It's really easy to use. I would say that this is easier than the Excel editing we have been using. The main thing is that you will, once you install it and log in to your GuruFocus account, log in your Google account, you would not be required to do any installation in the future. With Excel editing, we always need to reinstall it. That's the disadvantage because Google Sheets is on the cloud. And now I want to show you some more. Okay, I close this one. So some more templates. I think this is the templates we have actually for the Excel editing. We created a similar template. It's historical financial charts template. Again, you always need to make a copy. And as actually we highlighted it here, you always need to make a copy because otherwise it's not your file. It's the ownership of the file is not yours. So that's why we highlight here. Make sure that click File, make a copy, and once you make a copy, like here, it will be yours. And now I make a copy, and I can create the one, the original one. And again, just like usually it does, it takes a little bit of time to recognize it. Make sure that once extension is here, yeah, you can open sidebar. You can, you don't have to open it all the time. Yeah, now it's loading. First time it's a little bit slow. Once it's a little bit slow first time. Always I refresh a little bit, once or twice. First time now it's, I think, yeah, it's loading now, and it will draw the chart for you. Yeah, now the chart is here. It draws, and this is the financial data, and this is a chart. Revenue per share, earnings per share, book value per share, always with the year-to-year growth. The yellow line is year-over-year growth. And now if I want to change to a different company, it will automatically update if I just wait a little bit, waiting for the data to come from GuruFocus. And this now, the chart is updated. So this is just example. You can use it as a base for you to create your own templates. And I think it will make your research process much faster. Although we have the GuruFocus website, but the elements on the website may not be everything you need. And by using this templates, by using this Google Sheets or Excel add-in, you can save lots of time with your research. You can add a lot more personal data information in here on your own file. No one else can see it. You can combine it with your own file, your own data, and it'll be very easy. And here are some more functions. Okay, if you want to insert a GuruF file in any cell, you just highlight the cell and click on insert. And of course, if you know what the ticker, you can just type the ticker here. But sometimes you want to use the ticker on the sheet. What you can do is click on here and then click on the cell where the ticker is and continue. It will enter the cell position here. And if I here enter market cap, for instance, okay, my market cap in millions of dollars, and I just insert it. It's here. And now, when, for instance, when it's a personal portfolio, and you want to update the price data, and because the financial data here, they don't change that much, but you want to look up the price data, and you want to update the ratios, valuation ratios. Actually, you can refresh a cell, and you can just select update price. The prices will be updated. It will only update the price in this case. And of course, you can select update the complete worksheet. And it will take longer time. It will use more view queries. And so normally, if you just update the price, it should satisfy most of your needs. And we have tutorials here. And yeah, you just click on tutorials, and we have tutorials here. It will show you how to do install, how to install it, how to use it, some basic functions where it is, and yeah, you can log in, and how to use the pop-up, insert GuruF pop-up. Of course, you can always directly type GuruF there. You can download the templates, how to use the templates. Yeah, we have more templates here, tutorials. And okay, we have a reference. This reference, it's a Google Sheet. It's a public Google Sheet online. It tells you the functions, how to use it, and the different fields, all the fields, and yeah, the fields you can use. this is actually shared. This is actually shared with Excel ID. Okay, WK is seeing my screen is blurred. I'm not sure. Is everyone seeing my screen blurred? What I can do is I can try to unshare it and share again to make to see if it will help. Okay, let me share. Okay, okay, let me make a new shares. Okay, yeah, it's very clear. Okay, it's very clear. Okay, it's very clear. Seems like WK, you probably need to check your own screen. Other people are saying it's clear. Okay, yeah, this reference is shared among GuruFocus tools. Now I clear that. Again, if you have questions, okay, the templates here. If you click on templates, it goes to all the templates, GuruFocus template. We will create more over time. And if you want to share your templates with us, you're welcome also. We'll put it here. And then you can, if you have questions, you can always contact us. You can contact us, and we will always do our best to help you. We have the online chat. You can do the online chat for help here. Online chat for help. You can request a chat help here. You can also use a ticket system to help, ask us for help. And okay, now you can see the here auto open slider or sidebar. So this sidebar, if you set it auto open, and next time it will be open automatically once you start GuruFocus or Google Worksheet. You can also click on auto update prices, and once you click on this, and the price will update it automatically. I think every 10 minutes probably. It doesn't go real time or very fast, because that will bring too much pressure to the server. Okay, now that's okay. What else? Okay, yeah. It's similar to, okay, yeah, you can book a demo actually here. If you need a demo, or if what I'm showing is not enough, you can book a demo, and one of my associates will help you on how to use it. Okay, now I come to the questions. Now I come to the questions. Yeah, all Excel add-in functions will be available on Google Sheets. The Guru F, Guru E, Guru G will be available, and we're working on it because Guru F is the most important thing, most frequently used. So Guru F is on, and we'll gradually add all the functions, other functions to it. Okay. Yeah. If you have a file, you had a file which you use in Excel add-in, and you want to use it under worksheet, Google Sheets, you need to import the file. A copying will not work. You need to import the file, but still the function, the Guru F format is different. You need to modify the function format, and we try to do the things to make sure that you don't need to do it, but it was not successful because Google Sheets limits us limit us on what we can do. But you only need to do it once. I understand that it will bring some trouble, but you only need to do it once. And once you migrate to Google Sheets, I think you will like it better. Actually, I personally now use Google Sheets much more than Excel add-in. I almost don't use Excel add-in anymore. I use the Google Sheets. Okay. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Great. And yeah, Phil, do you have questions? Do you have more questions? Yeah, you were asking, hearing asking about the Excel add-in, the cloud version of Excel add-in. Yes, we're actually working on it. We are very close to release it. Just like downside, where next meeting, my next meeting, I should be able to show you that. And but personally, yeah, I think both are useful, but one will be enough. Whichever platform you prefer, one will be enough. Any more questions on Google Sheets? Okay, seems like no more questions on Google Sheets. And very glad about that. Yeah, please use it. Please try to use it. I think you will like it. And yeah, if you have templates you want to share with us, we'll be very happy to look into them also, and we can share them on the website also. You're welcome to contribute to our community. Okay, and yeah, that's about Google Sheets. Now I come to the dashboard, the homepage of our website homepage. Again, we have a big ads here. You can always refer a friend and earn 1 free month of premium membership for both you and your friend. Actually, for every friend you refer, you will get 1 month. If he signs up for premium, you will get 1 month of premium membership, and a friend will also get 1 month, of course, after he become a paying member. Yeah, if I minimum that and make it smaller, and now I come to our dashboard. I'm not sure if you're customizing the dashboard. If you're using our dashboard, you're customizing, you're creating your own dashboard, please let me know in the chat box, in the conversation box, so that I will be happy and all of us will be very happy. We put lots of effort on the dashboard. We're still actually adding new things to the dashboard. You can see that my screen is different from yours. The reason is because the dashboard can be customized, and I have made lots of changes to it, and I add lots of modules. I repositioned a lot of them, but you can always create your own dashboard to make it useful for you. And so you usually, when you have the dashboard, what you have is a default version. It's a default version. It's actually the default here will provide here. Yeah, you can enter a name. This is a default. I call it default. It's a default dashboard. I create it. Now that's what you will see. Yeah, and if you are not using dashboard, I encourage you to use it. It's actually very powerful and very useful. I will show you how useful it is. Yeah, you can create your own. You can create your own dashboard. The difference between dashboard and summary page is you can put the stocks you're interested on the dashboard directly, and in different portfolios, in different portfolios. Also, you can see the most important, a few factors you want to check all the time, but you may forget to check. For example, the insider trend chart. It's a chart that I think very important, and I think very important, but we don't. Sometimes we ignore it. The reason we ignore it is because it's deep in the website. But if I put it on dashboard, I will pay more attention to it. And one thing actually I just noticed today before this session, I noticed that the insider buy sell ratio suddenly is very high. This is just actually this one. The May insider buy sell ratio is very high. Why is this important? The reason is because if you see this, the historical, this green bar, when historically when this green bar is high like this here, this one here, and here, and here, here, it's always a good time to buy. When historically the insider buy sell ratio is high, it's always a good time to buy. This blue line is SP 500. Usually you can see that when the market declines, like it was in 2008, 2011, and 2015, and 2020, March of 2020, when the market crashed, the insider will buy, and it's usually a good time to buy. It gives us more confidence and give us a strong signal about the market. And I noticed that for May, the insider buy sell ratio suddenly is very high. It's very high. Of course, we're only a few trading days into May. So this high number may not be real. It can be fake because we don't have enough data for May yet. Today is only the third trading day for May, and the data was from last 2 days. So this may not be real, but I think it's good time to pay attention to it. It's good to pay attention to it, and so that when it's real, we need to think of something. We need to think of doing something in the market. And personally, I think it's one of the most important signal about the market, the insider buy sell ratio. You can find more. We have the CEO ratio, we have CFO ratio, and you can CEO ratio is also high now, higher than normal, higher than last few months, and the overall ratio is actually very high. It's something we need to pay attention to. We can once it's real, I think maybe we should really seriously think of buying. And previous question, can we create multiple dashboards? Yes, definitely you can create multiple dashboards. You can see actually I have multiple dashboards here. This is a default. This is my default. And I create test ones, I create others, and I create others. They can be all different. They all can be different. You can modify them. You can, you can modify them by moving them to different locations. Move that to here, and you can, once you move them, it will stay there. Next time when you come, it will be there. And you can remove them. I don't want this one. Okay, now I see the insider buying, and this insider buying, I feel this one should be here because it has more data, so I put it here. And yeah, and once you just modify it, it will be saved, and you only need to do it once. You can add more modules to it. You can add the general modules we provide. You can remove it, you can add it, like the screener now it's not there, I just add one. I just add a screener here. By default, it will add low quality, high quality, low capex screener here, but you can change it to a different one. If you don't want that one, you want fast growers. And yeah, the fast grower ones will be here. And yeah, and different screens. Okay, I will give the developer some more suggestions here. There should be a link because it's a new box we developed. There should be a link here. When we click that, it should go to the main page directly. go to the screener page directly. Like this one, if I click on it, it should go to a screener page directly. And yeah, that's some examples. Now, if I want to add my own portfolios here, because I have lots of portfolios. Over time, I created. I want to add this to my homepage. I just add my core dividend portfolio, a cigarette stock portfolio. I just add them here. These are the stocks that I'm interested in, and it's on my dashboard. Next time, every time, if I come to my dashboard, come to the homepage of GuruFocus, I will see my own stock, how my stocks are doing, and I can modify. Of course, I can modify all the columns I want to see also. By just click on this link, I'll go to my portfolio where I can modify what I want to see the columns. Yeah, it's really powerful. Okay, somehow I think I need to refresh this. Yeah, that's a default. The default is the one I was showing. I think once you make this one, I think you can rename it. You should be able to set this one as default. I think if it's not, if it's not, then we will make it possible. We will always make it possible. Yeah, give us suggestions. Always give us suggestions when you have questions. Yeah, I think the dashboard is really powerful and useful. And if you're using it, let me know. If you're not, I encourage you to use it. It can be very useful. Let me look at the questions. Yes, you can have multiple dashboards, as I said, and you have a default one. I think the default one, it should always come to the ones that you left last time. I think it should. If not, we should be able to create a default one. Yeah, you can remove one. You can delete the ones. If you use this one, if I don't want it, I just delete. Just delete it. It will be gone. You can create multiple. Yeah. Okay. One more question. What's my thoughts on Charlie Munger's comment on China? Okay, I'll go back to that question a little bit later. Now I'm talking about the dashboard. What database do we use for GuruFocus? I'm not sure which database you're referring to. Okay, yeah, that's a very powerful dashboard. And now, of course, I come to the summary page. And we also did some repositioning of the modules here on the summary page. We will actually make this page customizable. It's similar to what we have on dashboard to make it more useful for you. And I think the current format is a more reasonable format, but not everyone will find everything we use is satisfy your own needs and can have different requirement. Now I can answer a few questions. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Yeah, okay, questions on Charlie Munger's comment on China. Wow. I think I agree with him. There are lots of Chinese companies. They are actually very creative. They work hard. They grow a lot over the past decade. But the political situation or the regulatory environment is quite different from last 5 years on. Different, especially last 2 years. And it's quite different now, and seems like the government want to control more, which is, in my opinion, is not a good thing to do. but yeah, in that kind of system, we cannot do much. No one can do much except only a few people. I think I'll be careful with investing in China at this point. I think the valuation is low, but overall, the economic future, there will be lots of uncertainty. I personally not very optimistic, although I was from China. I left China 20-something years ago. My parents, my brother, my sister are still in China. But a situation, to me, is not good for capitalism. Okay. Yeah, that's about what I have today. Main thing I want to show today is a Google Sheets. I encourage you to use it and always give us feedback, give us suggestions where we can improve it. If you want to contact us anytime, there's this chat box here. If you just click on that, one of our associates will be with you. But that's only during business hours. And if it's not business hours, click on that. You'll be brought where a place where you can create ticket, contact us, and we will get back to you from there. That's about contact us and the support you need. Our data provider, we have lots of data providers. If you talk about fundamentals, the raw data is provided by Morningstar, but we do lots of our own ranking calculations. And if you notice, actually, that's a new feature we released recently. It's called GF score. And you can read this. I talked about that last time. You can read this how GF score works here. And I think it's a very powerful indicator. We are creating a few model portfolios. And if it's not on the website yet, it's in our database already. It should be. We are creating a few model portfolios which will track the performance of the GF scores, and we will. Of course, it will always be online. The performance will be online. It will show you the performance of different scores, the performance of different portfolios, different scores. Okay, next question. Can I change the map plot on dashboard with stocks from my own portfolio? Okay, I think you're talking about this map. That's a very good question. That's a very good question. I don't think you can do it on the dashboard immediately, but we should be able to support that. That's a good suggestion, actually. We will make it possible for you. Make this one, you can show your own portfolios map. Now, currently you can see it here, actually. You can see it from the all-in-one screener, and that's SP500. You should be, if I come down, if I show, you can load my own from my own portfolio things is core. And now, I think if you come to active filter, yes, it should show your own portfolio's map. You can do it on all-in-one screener. It's not on the dashboard, but we will make it possible on the dashboard. That's one of the portfolios. That's a map for that portfolio. Yeah, we'll make it possible. Okay. Okay, when is GuruFocus IPO? That's an interesting question. GuruFocus as a business, it has been sustainable. We never needed external funding, so it's unlikely that we'll go IPO. But thank you, Preven, for the question. Okay. Seems like I got no more questions. If there's no more questions, that's what we have today. 3 things we will do. to improve. One thing is we'll make it possible for you to show your own portfolio here, your own portfolio map here. That's one thing we will do. And second thing we will do is for the new modules created by our developers. They, like this one screener, they need to be able to link directly to the all-in-one screener. Once we click on the link there, they need to directly go to, for instance, it should go to the all-in-one screener here. It should come to here. Yeah, that's something we also need to improve. The third is we will make sure that all the dashboards, you can set your own dashboards. That's what, those are something we work on. Of course, we're working on a lot of things, and we work on lots of things. And as always, I hope you come to this meeting. I'll be very happy to see you. And the meeting will always be on the first Wednesday of each month. And I'll always be here waiting for you. See you next time. Thank you.